Good to a ratio. Okay, though. Good to a ratio. Okay, though.
Nori Davis is an awesome young comedian, but he's also a man with a message. He's got a James Baldwin tattoo on his arm, and being black really means something to him as a comedian.
What does being black mean to you in terms of your work? And you have a great tattoo on your arm, right? On your right arm.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see so I get the quote right. No.
Yeah.
Yes, to be black, James Baldwin, be
James
black
Baldwin.
and conscious in America is to be in a constant state of rage, which is an interesting thing for a comedian to have on, but you can be a comic and have clearly Pryor, Mooney, the rage was, Rock was barely under the surface, even though I'm making you laugh. I'm not a joke. I'm not a comedian, not a court, like you said, some of the white boys are like court jesters.
Yeah.
We go up there, I'm not your court jester.
Yeah, man.
I'm mad about America, but I'm gonna make you laugh your ass off.
Exactly.
But what does being black mean to you, and how does it translate into the work? And what does this quote have to do with you and the work?
That quote, I remember there was a couple years where I was just like starting to discover the truth of Black history, like Juneteenth, all that stuff. Like, I'm that generation in schools where it was just like, they just taught us to start in 5. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Harriet, Rosa,
Frederick Douglass.
Start in 5. That's it. And then they moved on.
Can we talk about Nat Turner? No? Okay.
But like, can we talk about how like Martin Luther King was starting to like unify poor and white Black people together, and then that's why he was shot? No, we can't talk about it. Like all that stuff, and then started reading Baldwin stuff and reading that, and I was just like so angry. And then the police brutality was happening, Sandra Bland, even with Freddie Gray, all like it just kept hitting in a wave and a wave. There was that year of just all these, and then we just had to go back out into work like everything was fucking fine. Like I got to go on stage and be funny. And I'm just emotional where it's just like that shit just hits me, and I gotta like chill. Like I can't. So I gotta figure out how can I translate that. First, I gotta sit down too, Ray, and just like, all right, let me chill out, talk it out. And I wasn't doing therapy at that time, so like, yeah, I got a tattoo, and the pain felt pleasant. The tattoo felt pleasant. It's kind of like it's like an artistic cutting. That's all tattoos are. It's an artistic cutting. Like, oh yes, I gotta get this out of me, but I'm also making art in my body. But yes, instead of like, well, actually, like no disrespect to them, but like, yeah, actually, that colors like where they like cut. They gotta like numb feel. So I put that quote on there because that's exactly how I feel. I still feel that to this day, but I just know how I'm more conscious of like, okay, these are the rules of the game that they made. Shit, nigga, everybody playing Monopoly, we playing sorry. I'm playing fucking sorry. Right? So, okay, here's my piece. I gotta make sure niggas don't hop on me. Then I gotta, sorry. No. That's what Black in America is to be. Everybody playing Monopoly. Black people, my people of color, we're playing sorry. So, within those rules that, again, it triggers my narcissistic abuse of being controlled. It's like, okay, how can I still have my voice, be free, and be happy within the game I did not even fucking create? I just came here. Black people, we the original Amazon items. Nigga, we just run around. We are. We out here.
We
like
are though. We were the original
Amazon items, man.
Like,
then they up
what do
there.
you want?
Return this one. Sell this one. Oh, give me this one.
Yeah.
Straight that stuff. I never processed that in high school, college. So now I'm a stand up, and I'm like, all right, let me get into it. I'm like, whoa, all all this shit happened. And niggas just walk around like it happened. Well, I was supposed to go see Jungle Cruise. when they were selling niggas. Like,
so how does it come? So how does it come into the work?
Just that. Just what you saw. So if there's a part where I saw that you laugh, I'm like, okay, let me dial it back because white people still here. Still part of society. White or all people, the main objective of stand-up is like, hey, we came to have a good time. I'm like, all right, so that's the print. All right, so dial it down. Dial down the wokeness. Dial down your Umar. Dial it down. dial down the whole tech. Dial down all that. And bring it back to how can you translate to the funny in a unique way that makes you satisfying, but also makes everybody laugh. And maybe also give them a little bit of awareness, a little teaching, but also like, yeah, the main job, make them laugh and educate. So yeah, that's it. So I dial it down, but I got to get the rage out first. I'll have a set where like, I'll just go on a club show and just like bomb. And like, I'm just talking about what's making me angry and shit like that. And it's not structured yet, but it still feels good because I got it out. And now it's like, okay, let me go be funny now.
For more from me and Nori Davis, go to patreon.com/Torre Show. Subscribe, and just for $5 a month, you get our Friday Patreon exclusives. You get the full episodes of what we did on Wednesdays, the 60-minute version, not just the 30-minute version. And you get to support our show and help us keep this going. Patreon.com/Torre Show. Thank you for your support.
Toure interviewed Prince and many people in his world. Now you can learn a lot about the Purple One on Who Was Prince.
From my interview with Jermaine Dupri on Juneteenth.
Prince's influences are James Brown, Sam Cooke, Chuck Berry. I even think Michael Jackson was an influence of his.
One of the people who I think is a definite influence is Little Richard.
Little Richard, George Clinton, like all of these guys that are giants and kings in their own space. Prince was a piece of all of that.
Who Was Prince? Listen wherever you get your podcasts.